Yep, all good.
Good evening, everyone. I'd like to call the regular meeting of Mayor and Council of the Borough of Glassboro for April 11th, 2023 to order. Kathy, could you please read the opening statement?
Pursuant to the Open Public Meetings Act, I hereby announce that adequate notice of this meeting, as required by said act, has been provided by adopting a schedule of regular meetings for the year 2023, which schedule was posted on the Borough Hall Bulletin Board, as well as the Borough website, and forwarded to both the South Jersey Times and the Sentinel of Gloucester County, and filed with the Borough Clerk on January 7th, 2023.
Thank you. Can we all rise and salute the flag, please?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Kathy, roll call, please.
Mayor Wallace.
Here.
Mr. D'Alessandro.
Here.
Mr. Fiola.
Here.
Mr. Halter.
Here.
Ms. Miller.
Here.
Mrs. Spence.
Here.
Mr. Melandro.
Here.
Mr. Scafidi.
Here.
Mr. Bruno.
Here.
And let the record reflect that Mr. Cossabone is excused for the evening.
Thank you. We have no presentations or proclamations this evening. We have no public hearings. We do have a public land sale, so at this time I'll turn the meeting over to our borough solicitor.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. This is the borough's scheduled public land sale for property known as Block 53, Lot 4, all vacant land. The address is Brown Street, which is actually a paper street. The property has been put up for sale with a starting minimum bid of $15,000. At this point, I will open the meeting up to anyone in the public who wishes to bid at least the minimum amount of $15,000 if they are interested in the purchase of this lot. And if so, if you would please approach, I guess, the podium for the record, identify yourselves by your last name and address for the record, and the amount which you propose to bid, if you would, please. If you could please come forward.
Good evening, Mr. Mayor and Council.
Good evening.
My name is Richard B. St. Maur III. I'm representing Vision Stream LLC, developer. My home address is 316 Harvard Avenue in Stratford, New Jersey. And I would like to start the bidding at $15,000.
All right, I now have an initial bid of $15,000 on behalf of Vision. I assume that the potential purchaser would be Vision Stream LLC?
Yes.
Of $15,000. Is there anyone else in the audience who wishes to offer more than the $15,000?
Hello, my name is Joy with Madison Associates, residing, our business is at 116 Grove Street in Glassboro, and we would like to bid on the property, please, at $16,000.
Okay, I now have a bid of $16,000 from Joy, right?
Yes, please, thank you.
Is there anyone else who wishes to offer more than $16,000 for this property this evening?
Certainly, 17,000.
Okay, we now have an offer of $17,000 from Richard. Is there anyone else wishing to offer more than $17,000?
I'll do 18.
We're now at $18,000 from Joy.
And certainly 19, Mr. Mayor.
We're now at $19,000 from Richard.
20.
We have 20 from Joy.
Here we go with 21.
We're at 21.
22.
We have 22 from Joy.
And 23.
23 from Richard.
24.
24 from Joy.
25.
25 from Richard.
26.
26 from Joy.
27.
27 from Richard.
28.
28 from Joy.
29.
29 from Richard.
30.
30 from Joy.
31.
31 from Richard.
32.
32 from Joy.
33.
33 from Richard.
34.
34 from Joy.
35.
35 from Richard.
36.
36 from Joy.
37.
37 from Richard.
38.
38 from Joy.
39.
39 from Richard.
40.
40 from Joy.
41.
41 Richard.
Is there a limit on this?
There is not.
Or not?
I'm sorry,
There's not.
there is not.
Intended use is a factor?
No, just how much you're willing to pay.
Okay. What's the bid at?
I'm sorry.
What is the bid at?
Richard, you at 41?
Yes.
41.
42,
42, Joy.
43,
43, Richard.
44,
44, Joy.
45,
Richard at 45.
46.
46, Joy.
we're done.
Joy, you're at 46?
Yes.
We have 46. Joy, at this point, is there anyone else in the audience wishing to offer more than $46,000 for the purchase of Block 33, Lot 4? Once, twice, third time, seeing no one else. A motion to confirm the sale to Joy for $46,000, council, which will then be confirmed with the resolution at next meeting, but a motion to approve the sale at that price.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Okay, there's a motion and a second, is this a roll call?
Sure.
Roll call vote, please, Kathy?
Yes, Mr. D'Alessandro,
4,
Mr. Fiola,
4,
Mr. Halter,
Yes.
Ms. Miller,
4.
and Mrs. Spence.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. I'll be in touch. We'll be in touch. Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. At this time, I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes of the regular meeting of March 14th, 2023.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor state aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Any abstentions? Motion carries. We have no communications, so I'll begin with our committee reports and start with our council president.
Good evening. Just wanted to provide an update. On June 26th, we will be hosting the golf tournament. We are still looking for sponsors and door prizes and also players. So that's June 26th at Oak Valley Golf Course. Track and field has begun. T-ball will start on the 17th of April. And so far, we have 60 kids for T-ball. And our soccer, the soccer academy will start April the 20th. And we have 22 children signed up for that so far. And most of those are 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 year olds. And that's all I have.
Very nice, thank you. Councilman D'Alessandro.
Mayor, I have no report at this time for highway.
All right, thank you very much, sir. Councilman Fiola.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. I am in receipt from our CFO, Karen Passioni, of the financial reports for the month of February 2023. These various reports collectively advise the Borough of the current status of the budget. That's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Councilman Halter.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Mayor. I have nothing to report tonight.
Thank you very much,
Thank
sir. And Councilwoman Spence.
Yes, Mayor, I just wanted to remind everyone we have the Memorial Day Parade coming up on May 29th, Monday. If you have a civic group or a church or a business that would like to enter as a participant, it doesn't cost anything to enter, and we look forward to having a large, robust parade in honoring our fallen heroes. I also wanted to mention that the county has a Best of Gloucester County contest that just started. I believe the link is gcbestof.com. You can go on and vote for your favorite business, and the voting continues on for a few months here, so spread the word and vote for the Glassboro Memorial Day Parade, the best parade. And that's it, Mayor.
Thank you very much. I'll move to unfinished business. Last meeting, a resident came in and was questioning the fact that the bathrooms at all of the parks were locked at certain times of day and not are only open during events. So what we did is the reason that they were closed in the first place is because they were being destroyed, for lack of a better term, and was causing some health concerns for the people that have to clean them, in addition to some other labor-intensive things that you otherwise wouldn't see routinely in a public bathroom. We listened to this resident and we opened the bathrooms back up the following day. And within a week, 2 of the bathrooms at different parks were back to the same reason why we closed them in the first place. So, what the Park and Rec Department and the administration is looking into now is another alternative to see and meet the needs of those that are using our parks, but at the same time not putting any other residents or any of those people that do all of the maintenance and cleaning of our facilities in any more health risk than otherwise normally would be. And there's more to come with that. So that's all we have for unfinished business. For new business, Kathy?
Yes, I need a motion for an approval for facilities use application for the back-to-school book bag giveaway for the Healing Wings Church on August 12th, 2023.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Any abstentions? Motion carries. At this time, I'll ask for the engineer's report, please, Mark.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening.
Grading plans are being continued to be approved over in Camelot Phase 3, which is the 94 townhouses, so they're gearing up and submitting their information for the code office for permits. Phase 2, which is over by Richwood Crossings, it has been quiet, but starting next week, they're going to be putting water services and sewer line in over there. They're coordinating with the police and the HOA over there on North Palace Drive. So about for 3 weeks, it'll be closed during the day. Because of the work, and they'll have signage to coordinate with the HOA, getting letters out to all the residents for those. They'll all be on the borough-owned streets for the facilitate phase 2 of that work. Charles III Drive, phase 1, they're trying to schedule the final seating. There are a couple of places that still need reseeded this spring, so they're scheduling that. And Charles III phase 2 will be done later this week and early next week with some signage that takes you down to the stoplight. So that should be nearing completion for that item there. High Street, you'll start seeing probably early next month. They're going to top coat first phase of their job, which is the first entrance coming in. They're selling quite a few units, and their target is to have most all, if not all, done by the end of December or January, and all sold. So they'll be finishing that development out for that work there. Lincoln Housing Project, haven't heard. They have all the paperwork, so it's up to them to coordinate with the federal government to get all the approvals to get the people into that facility there. And Alicia's building expansion over on Ellis Street is also expanding. They're continuing doing their work. They were doing some storm work last week and into this week. Take the additional runoff from the new building going to the basin they built in the back. And we're just starting to design on Bow Boulevard. We finished the surveying last week, so we'll be getting into the design for that, coordinating with the Public Works Department. For any issues, if you have any concerns, let us know for the striping that's out there.
Mark, I just have a question.
Sure.
With the linking housing, on the back end where it's like a little drought, that water collects and it backs up against the woods, will anything be put there to prevent like residents from maybe slipping down into that little gully?
As part of the approval, no, that was a late ad by DEP, required them to put that in, so it didn't, there is no fencing at this time being proposed around that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I just received the storm as-built yesterday for that, so there is some flat areas, so the water doesn't perk or drain the way it's supposed to, so they'll have to get some touch-ups in those areas and get that improved.
Okay.
Thank you, Mark. Any other questions for Mark? All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
At this time, I'll again turn the meeting over to our borough solicitor.
Thank you, Mayor. Under our consent agenda this evening, we have the following items, beginning with Resolution 13123, appointing members of the Glassboro Housing Authority in the Borough of Glassboro. Tonight, that would be Shirley Anderson, term April 14, 2023 through April 14, 2018. Resolution 13223, authorizing establishment of a change fund for the Department of Revenue and Finance within the Borough of Glassboro. Resolution 13323, resolution authorizing shared services agreement between the Gloucester County Improvement Authority and the Borough of Glassboro regarding uses of certain stage units, St. Anthony's Italian Festival. Resolution 13423, authorizing shared service agreement between the Gloucester County Improvement Authority and the Borough of Glassboro regarding usage of certain stage units, Glassboro Arts Festival. Resolution 135, authorizing agreement for certain professional services by the Borough of Glassboro with Marshall Geoscience Inc., Green Acres Program, Response Action Outcome, Nunc Pro Tunc. Resolution 13623, appointing Jacob Hines as Commissioner of the Glassboro Housing Authority in the Borough of Glassboro. Resolution 137, appointing David A. Lopez as alternate number 2 of the Glassboro Zoning Board of Adjustment in the Borough of Glassboro. Resolution 138, authorizing and approving shared service agreement between the Township of Mantua and the Borough of Glassboro. Again, they are resolutions this evening on our consent agenda, also for reasons noted under each one. Council so moves for approval. Roll call vote.
Motion for approval.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Kathy, roll call, please.
Yes, Mr. D'Alessandro.
4.
Mr. Fiolo.
4.
Mr. Halter.
4.
Ms. Miller.
4.
And Mrs. Spence.
I have 2 abstentions, 133 and 134, yes to all the rest.
Okay. Abstentions have been noted. Motion still carries. At this time, I'll entertain a motion to open the meeting up to the public.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor state aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Any abstentions? Motion carries. The floor is now open to anyone from the public who wishes to come forward and address mayor and council.
Those in the public, please note there are rules and regulations. Most importantly, there is a 5-minute limitation. If you would, please, when you approach, recognize yourself by identifying yourself, spell your last name, place of residence for the record. Thank you.
Blessed evening, everyone. My name is Gwendolyn Rowland. I live in Glassboro Estates, 205 Kentucky Avenue, Glassboro, New Jersey.
Thank you.
I have a question. I don't know who to give it to. But if I'm building a ranch-style house, how many lots do I need? And if I'm building a 2-story lot, how many lots do I need? I was told for a 2-story lot, I only needed 3, but for a rancher style, I need 4. So I'm just asking them.
Probably the best answer would be to consult with the zoning officer at the construction office. He would have to review the zoning district, what the minimum lot sizes are, to be able to give you
It would be in the Ellesmere area.
I mean, he would have to pull out the books, the map, go to the zoning section of the code book to determine what the lot sizes. So it's a technical answer that requires him to look at records. So it would be better if you went to the construction office during working hours and,
Right, I know where
and ask that question there. Sometimes you even have to possibly fill out a zoning permit, but I would say first go over there and ask.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello,
Hello.
Diane Johnson, 210 West High Street, Glassboro. I only have a couple questions.
Mhm.
One is for, you were speaking on the bathrooms.
Mhm.
Every park has a bathroom except Ellesmere Park.
Mhm.
Are they gonna try to get one for Ellesmere Park or?
That's a good question. I
Every
don't
park
know if
has
it's
one.
ever been brought up or discussed, but you've brought it up tonight, and we'll certainly look into it.
Yeah, because every park has a bathroom
You're correct.
except Ellesmere.
You're correct.
My second question is the Martin Luther King Center.
Yes.
When is that gonna be open for the public, and is it gonna be the same price as it was before? Is it gonna be jack sky high or what?
Answer to your first part of your question, very, very soon. Sometime early May, we're shooting for to be open. We have some paperwork particulars to go through with a committee, the former committee and the committee that they have now. So we're still working through that. As far as pricings and things, I can't speak for sure about that, but I would assume that the pricing, whatever the pricing was before, should be around the same range, if not the same.
Okay, well, it looks nice.
Thank
The
you.
front looks very nice,
Thank you.
very nice.
Yeah, our crew put a lot of work into
It
that.
looks nice.
Thank you for,
Okay,
thank you.
That's all my 2 questions.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Seeing nobody else, make a motion to close the public portion.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor state aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Any abstentions? Motion carries. The public portion is now closed, so at this time, I'll entertain a motion to approve all duly authorized bills.
Move that all duly authorized bills be paid.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor state aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Any abstentions?
Mayor, I have two, 23-01156 and 23-01311.
Thank you. Those abstentions have been noted. Motion still carries. Any closing comments from our administrator?
No, sir.
Thank you. Before I ask for a motion to adjourn, I again like to thank everyone for showing up and participating, those that came up and spoke. I encourage you all to continue to come and to be the voice of the borough. I'd like to congratulate those that have now been appointed to the committees in the borough, and thank you all for being involved. I look forward to great things coming from you all. And with that, I will entertain a motion for adjournment.
Move to adjourn.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor state aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion carries. Meeting is adjourned. Everyone have a nice evening. Next regular meeting will be April 25th, 2023, 6 p.m. Enjoy the weather, everybody.
Hey, Joy.
Yeah.